your opponent, Liam Williams, he's British champion. And what are your thoughts on the opponent, Liam Williams?
He's not somebody that's like, that's on my radar or somebody I was, I looked into as far as fighting in the future because, I was looking for bigger names, of course. But Liam Williams, he, did what he had to do. He is willing and able to, take a fight with me. And so we have a showcase April 17th, and I'm going to whoop his ass like I do everybody else.
And I feel like in the UK, everyone's really excited and hyped for this fight. Everyone's really looking forward to it. But across the pond in America, lots of people aren't so keen on it. Why do you think that is?
Because he's not an elite guy. He's not an elite fighter. He's not, he doesn't have a broad audience, or he's not well known. In the UK, one thing about the UK fans and the UK people, they follow all their fighters. They have, respect for fighters a little differently, and that's sort of their, number. The top 5 sports is boxing in the U.S. Football, basketball, boxing. There's a whole lot of MMA. You got a whole lot of fans that like other different varieties of sports. But in the UK, they back their fighters and they watch boxing, and boxing is their, like I said, top 5 sports. You got football, meaning soccer out there, and then boxing pretty much.
Yeah, those are two kind of main sports. And so I'm guessing you started training camp now. And how is training camp going?
Training camp is great. We're in great shape, ready to rock and roll and put on the show like I always do, and get out the ring victorious, and then celebrate.
That sounds so good. And I remember I watched an interview with you it was about a month ago, and you were saying that you hadn't watched much footage of Liam Williams and you didn't know much about him. Do you know much more about him now?
I still haven't really tuned into watching videos. I'm not no fool. I'll get into watching a video here and there, maybe like the week of the fight or something like that. But at the end of the day, things change when you get in the ring. So, I don't ever, want to, study somebody, because at the end of the day, that person that he's fighting isn't fighting me. And things happen in the ring where you got to make adjustments right there on the spot. So things need to be, calculated at that time and present time inside the ring. So you can do all the study you want, but when you get in there, things change.
And when you go into the ring, it's been more than a year and 3 or 4 months out of the ring for you. Do you think the ring rust will affect you at all, or do you think since you've kind of been on the board and training the whole time, it won't?
I've been out the ring this long before, so when I was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders, who tested positive for taking steroids, and I ended up fighting another fighter, Walter Conquandacqua, and for the WBO middleweight champion, and I put on a great show. So, at the end of the day, I train hard. And boxing is my life, and could there be ring rust? Maybe, maybe not. But I got the best sparring, and I got the best guys, and I got the best trainer in my dad, Paul Andrade. So we're good.
That sounds so good. All right, then. I guess after the first 2 rounds, any signs of ring rust will obviously wear off after you're back to normal in the ring again. And how do you see the fight initially playing out of you and William? What's your prediction?
Just going there and put a beating on him. He's been running his mouth, a little disrespectful. I don't understand why these guys think they can run their mouth to somebody like me when I'm undefeated. I'm world champion numerous times, and these guys got losses on their records and got beat by people, and they sit there and they run their mouth like they're gonna come and take what's mine, which I've been working for all my life. So he's going to get a beating.